Hey guys, my name is Rian Galdo from Sundance Mazda. I have an amazing thing that I'll be showing you today, and this is a comparison between the 2013, 14, 16, and 18 CX-5s. Now the CX-5, as we all know, is the most popular Mazda model in the whole lineup. If not for this vehicle, Mazda wouldn't be as successful as what it is now. Right behind me are the rows of CX-5. Keep in mind, I'm using just a cell phone camera, so I do apologize for a bad quality, but I'm trying my best to provide this information to everyone that is watching this, and possibly in the future that could be watching this and So without further ado, let's go take a look at this. Alright guys, so let's start with a comparison of the exterior of these CX-5s, and I will point out the key differences that Mazda did between the model years. To start with, the 2013 CX-5 GT, as I mentioned, in an untrained eye, this CX-5, this two looks very similar. However, the major differences that Mazda did between the model years 13 and 14 were the engine and the gated shifter, which I'll be showing you part of this video. But because we're still in the exterior, that will be on the latter part of this video. Continuing, the 16 is the biggest jump. 16, the Mazda did a lot of refresh in this vehicle to appeal to a lot more market, which it definitely did, because the CX-5 got a lot more momentum when they refreshed this vehicle. Because I'll be honest with you, the LED lights alone that is standard on GTs made the vehicle a lot prettier. So this is a given already if the vehicle is a 16. These are LED lights. Those are adaptive headlights. At the bottom here are LED fog lights. The grille is identical. However, instead of having that hexagon B style grille, Mazda went with a traditional straight bar over there. And let's go with the 18 model. The 18, what I believe is the most sophisticated looking CX-5 that Mazda ever did through the lineup. It definitely matured well, coming with the LED daytime running lamps similar to the 16 and LED headlights. The great thing about this 17, 18 model is that Mazda made it standard of having LED headlights across the model range. The grille, however, is significantly bigger than the other year models. This is the new design of Mazda, new Kodo as they call it, and the grille is 100 times a lot better than the other ones. This one has this design here. This one, if you see a two-dimensional plastic in front of the Mazda, it means it has a technology package, or on other trim levels, iActive Sense package. What this is for your radar cruise control. As you can tell, the other ones didn't have them, and the radar cruise control was only an option on the 16 models and higher. The 13, 14, and 15 didn't even have them as an option. Going to the rims here, the 18 has a significant design update, which I believe is very similar to the 2016. I was so surprised when the 17 came up. People were saying that the GT 17 rims look not good compared to the 16. But I'll be honest, guys. If you see this car in person, the rims suits the vehicle very well. I believe video or picture cannot do justice in how beautiful this vehicle is. Let's go on the side here. Now, Mazda definitely did some changes on the rear end. As you can tell, the 17, 18, and the other year models have identical sizes. That is why? Because Mazda used the same platform. However, they did improve the 17, 18, quieter, nicer, a little bit better on torque in some ways. Here's the back end. I just want to point out something that is not standard in this vehicle. The previous owner of this certified pre-owned CX-5 added tinted taillights and the 2-inch hitch there. So this won't be as dark as it is in pretty much normal CX-5. As you can tell, it's pretty cold here. There was some ice, typical Edmonton weather. The back end of a 16 is very similar to the 13, 14, and 15. However, Mazda updated the taillights. You will only see these taillights on the GTs. On the GX and GS 16s or 16.5 will have the almost similar taillights. 18, huge jump. Also, what Mazda did on the one thing that people really don't look are the reversing lights. These are reversing lights now. They are LED across the board. The previous year models have just a normal bulb in it with reflector. So that's pretty much the gist of the exterior of this vehicle. And then later on, I'll be showing you the inside. All right, so let's go take a look at this 2013 CX-5. As you can tell, this still looks beautiful, even if it's a 2013. It has 144,000 kilometers. Kilometers, reason why is that I am in Canada. We don't use the metric system. We don't use the imperial system. We have the Bose full leather seats. Keep in mind, the 13, 14, and 15 CX-5s have very similar interior. Let's go to jump in it. As you can tell, 144,000, but it still runs like new. Let's just tone this down. I had the heater up because, like I said, it's like 4 degrees in here. I'm just wearing a suit, it's pretty cold. Let's just turn on the screen. There it is. So the screen on this vehicle, 13, 14, and 15, comes standard with a 5.8 inch display. It is touchscreen. It does not have, as you can tell, the MZD Connect. This was the old Mazda design. However, how this is laid out is very identical. Steering wheel is identical across 13, 14, 15, and 16. 17 was the only year that they changed the steering wheel. And then this one here, Mazda had a gated shifter before. On the other one, which I'll be showing you later on, will be a straight shifter. So you just push the button and then pull it down. So this is pretty much the interior of this vehicle. Again, leather seats, very comfy. This is very sport oriented. Unlike the 17, 18 is a little bit more comfortable. So why don't we jump on the 14 now. So this is the 14 GT. As you can tell, like I mentioned, they look very identical. There's not much difference between the two. If you look inside, I'll just point this out because, like I said, they're very similar. You have your straight shifter there, and like I said, still lacking the MZD Connect. So let's go jump in this 16 CX-5. This one is tinted, that's why it's a little bit dark. Inside, still the same door design. Seat designs are all the same. However, look at the dash design. Let's go, I'll point out the differences. Starting with the climate control. Climate control is now different. It's very similar to the Mazda 3. You won't have the different color of lights here. They're all white. The old CX-5 had the orange look in it. This one is white. Biggest update as well is the screen, coming from a 5.8 inch display. Mazda upgraded to 7 inch. Coming to that, you have your MZD Connect, which I believe is one of the best systems you can purchase out there. In terms of seating, like I said, they're very similar. Dash design, that's the major difference the Mazda did here. And also tried to making the vehicle a little bit quieter, and obviously the engine a little bit quieter. Because I'll be honest with you, the first 2013 CX-5 was a little bit louder when it's idling, especially the 2-liter. But Mazda updated a lot of it. So why don't we jump on the 18 and I'll point out what's amazing about it. All right, here we are, we're going to the 18. I'll point out something really nice about the 18 that will be perfect on weather, like incremental weather like we have here in Canada, which we experience, especially in Edmonton, 8 months of winter a year. This one has heated wiper de-icer. So right down there, see these lines over there? Those are your wiper de-icer. That wasn't standard or optional on the previous year models. Also, what Mazda did is that, as you can tell, the wipers are higher than the hood. Mazda changed that because they know that this like flops when higher speed. And look at this. It's right below, you can't even see it. That's very clever because that lessens road noise. Mazda's really focused on maturing this model year up, making quieter a lot nicer. So let's go jump in quickly. voila, you're surprised with a significantly better interior. Mazda raised this up. The previous year model was a little bit down. Steering wheel has been updated. Like I mentioned, you have the same cluster. However, on some models you have the TFT display. Some other ones will have the normal black and white display. The GT tech package will have the heads-up display up here. So if you see a hole in the dash, that is just the heads-up display. And guys, I've had a lot of complaints from other clients when I was selling the previous year models. This was the only model year 17, 18 that came with a power tailgate or optional power tailgate. So that's a very handy feature to a lot of people, because let's be honest, even though the old-fashioned way is quicker, sometimes putting your hands here in dirt can be not nice to a lot of people. The back seat also updated here. We do have 2 USB ports there now on some models, GS and GT, and the seats are now reclinable. Keep in mind, the recline is only 5 degrees, but that is still significant on the comfortability of the passengers at the back. Furthermore, this will have the vents at the back. That is optional. It's not standard in all models of this vehicle. Furthermore, one key difference is for the other vehicles, this has dual pane glass, so this makes the vehicle a lot quieter than the other year models, and the carpet is a lot thicker. Also, this is the only the second generation is the only one that came with GVC system, which makes the vehicle drive a lot better in any conditions that you can throw in it. So that's pretty much a short video that I run for these vehicles. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys have any suggestions on how I should be doing this comparison, I'm open to that. Just please let me know. Just put the comments below, and I look forward to improving myself and making this video a lot more informative. Again, thanks guys for watching. It's Rian Galdo from Sundance Mazda from Edmonton, Alberta. Have an amazing day and take care always, guys.